Hey, it's Rav. Welcome to The Everyday Investor, the hottest real estate investment show in the world. That's right, I said it. I don't care who knows it. We've got a fantastic show lined up. We're going to be talking about how we can make money investing in the buy and hold strategy. Remember, when anyone offers you any kind of investment vehicle, you've got to ask the 4 questions to start. Number 1, what is the ROI, the return on investment? Number 2, when do I get that return on investment along with the money that I put in? 3, what is the minimum investment amount needed? And 4, look them right in the eye and ask them, what is the risk in the worst case scenario? I've got my good friends, Simeon and Jazz here from the Real Estate Center. We're going to be talking about this. They're expert gurus in the world of investing in real estate. They brought their friend, Sue Murphy. We're going to actually go through the numbers. So get your paper, your pen, your calculator, all that kind of good stuff. Don't go anywhere. The Everyday Investor continues in a moment.
The Everyday Investor has been brought to you by ProFunds Mortgages, Fixed Returns, Real Security. The Real Estate Center Canada, for all your buying, selling, and investing needs. Exteriors, providing you with full-service exterior renovations.
For over 10 years, Strong-Base Interlock and Landscaping has providing professional services to homeowners across the Greater Toronto Area. We are dedicated to ensuring your landscaping resembles the beauty you have envisioned. Our team guarantees competitive prices and the highest level of customer satisfaction through our integrity and commitment to quality landscaping services. For a free estimate on your next project, call us at 416-800-1585 or visit our website at sbinterlock.com. Whatever your interlocking and landscaping needs, you can count on Strong Base.
At Here to Clean, we understand that inviting someone into your home is a big deal. All of our cleaners are carefully vetted to ensure we send the right person to care for your home. We offer a variety of cleaning services to meet our various clients' needs, from small office and vacation rental cleaning, post-renovation and move-in cleaning. We will arrange a team of professionals with the right skill sets to tackle your toughest jobs and get them done right. Email, call, or text us to discuss your unique needs.
Hey there, this is Anthony Maniaci. Here at Maniaci Sobel Altbaum, we're a law firm working for you in all facets of the law. My specialty is working in corporate commercial law and real estate, but we have lawyers that work in all other areas, including litigation and family. Our practice focuses on service with a personal touch, delivering in-depth legal advice and guidance to our clients, treating you as people, not as a number. You can reach us at maniacilaw.com.
Hey, it's Jeff and Mark from Exteriors. Exteriors provides you with full-service exterior renovations, including roofing, siding, aluminum, and eaves troughs. We treat every renovation as if it were our own, guaranteeing impeccable craftsmanship. Exteriors Renovations. Contact us for a free quote.
At High Peaks Custom Homes, we understand that your family is unique, and your home should be too. We are dedicated to understanding your vision and bringing it to life with great attention to detail and expert craftsmanship. Contact us at High Peaks Custom Homes to speak with our design team and start your new home.
Canadian Real Estate Wealth, Canada's leading authority on residential real estate investment, can help you grow your portfolio, build equity, and find the perfect market for your next investment property. Available both online and in print. Canadian Real Estate Wealth is written by investors for investors. Each issue brings proven, practical advice on all aspects of your investor's journey: property management, financing, alternative investing, and so much more. In 2018, when you think ROI, think CREW. Visit CanadianRealEstateMagazine.ca to subscribe today.
The Real Estate Center is one of North America's leading real estate firms, helping everyday people buy, sell, and invest in real estate. By leading with education, we make sure our clients have the know-how and confidence to make informed decisions, allowing them to reach their goals. Through our vast network of experienced advisors, the Real Estate Center is able to provide a full-service experience across the entire country. Whether you're looking for your first home, an income property, or commercial investment, we're here to help. Visit our website at therealestatecenter.com.
Hey, it's Rav. Welcome back to The Everyday Investor. Today we're talking about how we can make money investing in the buy and hold strategy. I have my good friend Simeon and Jazz on the show. Guys, thank you for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Listen, I didn't bring you on the show because you're pretty faces. I didn't bring you on the show because you believe in it so much and you're sponsors of the show. Thank you for doing that. You're on the show because there's something unique about you guys in the Real Estate Center. I mean, of course, conventionally, we help people buy and sell homes.
Yeah.
And I also know that you guys are active real estate investors, but you also have like 40, 50, 60% of your business. You help other people, such as, Sue Murphy, who's going to be coming on the show here in a few minutes, and we'll look at one of her properties. You help people get into the investing game. You help beginner investors. You help veteran investors. Why did you decide to go down this road?
We've been in the real estate business for almost 15 years now.
Yeah.
And throughout that time, myself and Simeon, we've obviously invested into real estate. And the strategy that we've always implemented is the long-term buy and hold strategy. And so I would say probably about 8 years ago, we knew that it was time to start mentoring our clients, the ones that were buying and selling.
Well, people are watching you and they're seeing what you're doing.
Right.
It was they're seeing you being able to take a little more
evolution.
time off, enjoy the family.
Right.
And so obviously there's a teach me, and said, okay, well.
And so now we're starting to see, like Sue Murphy, they started off with one property, and now they're, again, using that strategy of buying and holding, getting into 6, 7, 8, and 9 doors. And so, again, it was just the natural
and that's
progression.
crazy because you said, I talked to her just before we started here, and that's only within like 24 months.
2 years, last 2 years.
Nine doors in 24 months.
Just taking action, getting that first one. That's generally what people are scared about.
But with mentorship.
Exactly. And so we take them through the whole process of making sure we set up an all-star team for them. We call it our real estate all-star team, setting them up with mortgage advisors, real estate lawyers, insurance people, and then obviously bringing investment opportunities to them that have already been through the due diligence process. I think that's very, very important. And Simeon usually handles the number crunching when it comes to that.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure the numbers always work.
Of course.
Stay in that kind of 45-minute to an hour travel distance from where you are.
Yeah.
And we'll set them up with property managers. We really take them through that whole process.
So you guys, Simeon, you guys are, as Jazz said, buy and hold personally, but also multiplexes, rent to owns. And so do you mentor that as well? I mean, or is it just the buy and hold strategy?
Well, I think what you're going to see in Sue, you're going to see the fact that she's blended a multitude of strategies into one. And buy and hold is not a specific type of property. Buy and hold is an investment mantra, which means you're not buying to flip and take risk, and you're doing everything in your power to actually mitigate all risk, because now you're going against the metric of time. And we know that real estate, and this isn't an opinion or what we think, this is fact. Real estate over time is the only thing that's outperformed any investment on the planet, any strategy on the planet, and it continues to do so. And in this case, it's 2018, but it's outperforming any other asset class by multiples.
And we say it all the time, it's like watching paint dry. It's actually a very boring strategy, but it's worked. The results are there. History is our lesson, our teacher in that sense. And long term, you buy and hold, you're going to win. We all see real estate. Just your principal residence. What has that done for you in the last 10 years? We see that natural appreciation, right?
But it's so interesting to me, though. I mean, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I mean, real estate goes up and down upwards. I mean, you and it's hard work on the front end, perhaps. And some of it's not even so hard if you have good mentors in your life, such as you guys. But why are so few people in the game? Why do you think?
You know what? I think it's just fear. They don't have the education to take that next step. Something that we always hear from somebody that's starting out, like, who's going to manage the tenants? They've heard horror stories at dinner last night with their friends, for example. But when they sit down with us and we show them that there is thousands of our investors who have taken that step.
And they all came from step zero.
Yeah, right? And so now...
They weren't born into this.
Yeah.
And we're actually now teaching them how to deal with tenants.
Yeah.
And there's a right way to do things. You don't always have to chase your tail and do it the wrong way, or just get the education. Just get out there, get the education. A lot of our resources are free. There's no cost to it. You can sit down with us one-on-one. We'll get a better idea of what you're looking into doing, show you how we can help, and then we'll move to the next step.
And very few people have one investment property. See, once you cross that line, once you
It becomes an addiction.
have the courage, or not even courage, once you have the knowledge to mitigate risk, then they do one and they're like, yeah, this is boring. That's it. Like, I got a 25, 30, 40% return on investment here. Where's the next one? Where's the next one?
Right,
You know what I mean?
And it makes no sense to not do it.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So it's not so much an addiction as much as like, what have I been doing this whole time?
Right.
Look
Yeah.
what I could be doing. And once you do put together that all-star team that we've pressed upon everyone so hard, it's hard to not do it.
Right.
It's actually almost impossible.
I think, you know, one thing that we do really, really well when it comes to that is making sure that we do the due diligence on a lot of the investment opportunities that we bring to the table. And so that's very, very important.
Well,
'cause
that's
there's
the
a
first,
lot out there.
That's the first question that we should always ask is, what's the return on investment? So you guys can look at something now, I mean, you've been doing it for 15 years, 20 years, you can look at something really quickly and say, no, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do this, we're not gonna do this. Oh, this seems interesting, let's get in deeper, because we wanna make sure in the real estate world that our return on investment is minimum what? What would you guys like? I mean, you won't look at something unless you know that we can get what on an annualized basis?
From an income property perspective, if it's less than 20%, don't even bother, because there's other types of investment that are very passive as well, that where you don't have to do much. We're generally playing in the world of minimum 25%, upwards to 40 to 45%.
And I think what's also cool is if, I don't want to get into the game, but I do have 50,000, 100,000, 200,000 registered funds, whatever. We can work out a joint venture deal, a partnership where, hey guys, you're doing it, you're active. Can I give you my monies, and then we can work out a split on that, so I can truly be a passive investor?
We see that all the time with joint ventures, right? And I think
And you'll hear about that today, actually, because once you reach a certain level of properties under your own personal belt, so it doesn't matter if you make $1 million a year or 50,000 a year, you're going to be at some point limited to your capacity of getting financing. Once you understand the investing, the real estate investing world, and you really can't stop doing it, now you're going to bring on people that are capable of either putting up financing or putting up their personal financial strength and prowess in order to get more credit, in order to facilitate more joint ventures.
And there's
more
people that,
partnerships.
in terms of joint venture, there's other investors who, they want to get into the game, but they don't have capital to invest, or they don't have the ability to get financing, but they're contractors, renovators. They can actually do all the work on some of these properties. We match them up on a regular basis.
Yeah, I mean, rarely we're going to have two guys that both put in the money and both do the work. I think usually there's a working partner and then a money partner. Somebody, they enjoy doing it, they have the time to do it, or they have no coin to do it.
Right.
And then there's other people that don't have any time, but they've got the coin. And so I think that's where we can have a great marriage there and have a fruitful business.
Yeah, and then, quickly going back to the buy and hold strategy long term, the reason that, we've always, that's been our mantra specifically, is because you can refinance it, pull out equity, and buy more.
And I did want to mention, just to the point, why isn't everybody doing this? In the fear, that whole fact. It is 100% based on being educated. Our mantra and the philosophy of our entire business is to lead with education, to inspire people into being able to do this. As brokers, of course, that's how we transact. And at this point, we've established, like when you asked us to come onto this show, and we took it a step further with sponsorship and everything, we couldn't be more proud because you're educating people on how to do this. In our business, we have an established, with a big following at this point, a podcast, a YouTube channel, where people can go and find tips and tricks when they want to dig deeper into pre-construction, or they want to dig deeper into buy and hold.
And get all the free resources and get in touch with us.
And it's there for them.
Well, listen, let's bring Sue on, and we'll look at some numbers and be inspired that way. Don't go anywhere. The Everyday Investor continues in a moment. Thanks for watching.
The Everyday Investor has been brought to you by ProFunds Mortgages, Fixed Returns, Real Security. The Real Estate Center Canada, for all your buying, selling, and investing needs. Exteriors, providing you with full-service exterior renovations.
Canadian Real Estate Wealth, Canada's leading authority on residential real estate investment, can help you grow your portfolio, build equity, and find the perfect market for your next investment property. Available both online and in print. Canadian Real Estate Wealth is written by investors for investors. Each issue brings proven, practical advice on all aspects of your investor's journey: property management, financing, alternative investing, and so much more. In 2018, when you think ROI, think CREW. Visit CanadianRealEstateMagazine.ca to subscribe today.
ProFunds Mortgages and its affiliate Valor Capital offers expert service and funding solutions for builders and developers, offering first and second mortgages with a combination of institutional and private lending. ProFunds Mortgages and Valor Capital offer a full-service construction and development package with in-house engineers, developers, builders, planners, and the best of financial analysts. With the many years of experience and credibility, ProFunds and Valor would love to be your added value financial partner. Visit us at profunds.ca.
Hey, it's Jeff and Mark from Exteriors. Exteriors provides you with full-service exterior renovations, including roofing, siding, aluminum, and eaves troughs. We treat every renovation as if it were our own, guaranteeing impeccable craftsmanship. Exteriors Renovations. Contact us for a free quote.
At High Peaks Custom Homes, we understand that your family is unique, and your home should be too. We are dedicated to understanding your vision and bringing it to life with great attention to detail and expert craftsmanship. Contact us at High Peaks Custom Homes to speak with our design team and start your new home.
For over 10 years, Strong Base Interlock and Landscaping has providing professional services to homeowners across the Greater Toronto Area. We are dedicated to ensuring your landscaping resembles the beauty you have envisioned. Our team guarantees competitive prices and the highest level of customer satisfaction through our integrity and commitment to quality landscaping services. For a free estimate on your next project, call us at 416-800-1585 or visit our website at sbinterlock.com. Whatever your interlocking and landscaping needs, you can count on Strong Base.
Like people, businesses have their journey, their path, sometimes straight, but more often evolving, growing, and adapting. And like people, businesses' needs change, creating the need for knowledge in areas like accounting, consulting, and tax. Areas critical to your continued growth and success, all part of the journey, and all part of what we do together with you. So that when your business has arrived, it's ready to keep going. MNP. Wherever business takes you.
Hey, it's Vitali, Rav's door and window guy. Here are 4 quick tips when choosing doors and windows for your home. 1. Get 2 to 3 estimates from a reputable vendor. 2. Choose the right manufacturer. 3. Make sure you have a warranty. And 4. Get professional installation. To book a free estimate, contact us at torontodoorsandwindows.ca.
Hey, it's Rav. Welcome back to The Everyday Investor. Today we're talking about how we can make money investing in the buy and hold strategy. We were talking to Simeon and Jazz. Now we have Sue Murphy on the show. Sue, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
I can't believe that you have, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's nine different properties or nine tenants over 2 years.
Correct.
And so how did this happen? I mean, you just have a ton of cash under the mattress and we're just buying up everything? Or is there a bit of a strategy? Simeon and Jazz kind of mentored you into this. I'm assuming there's some refinancing in these properties, but tell me, how did this happen?
Absolutely, they helped us.
Yeah.
We wanted to purchase properties. We didn't know how to do it.
Yeah.
So we met Simeon and Jazz, and they mentored us, they taught us, and they made us buy our first property.
And that was 2 years ago.
That was 2
and
years ago.
So what was the first property?
Runmead.
Runmead.
In Toronto.
And what was it? Was it a
It's
duplex?
a
Was it semi-detached?
Duplex.
Okay. Semi-detached duplex.
Yes.
So we had tenant on the up and on the down?
Yes, so we renovated the basement. We put a basement apartment in,
Yeah.
and then we filled the basement.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then tell me, how did the second one happen?
The second house?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Pickering. So we just decided once we purchased the first one, it was so easy.
Yeah.
We thought, okay, we'll buy another one. And then we
Yes.
bought another one,
Yes.
and another one.
And another one.
Yeah,
And
they made it
another one.
easy after the first one.
No, that's fantastic. And so I'm assuming, Simeon, that there's some sort of pull money out of the home once we've, because you put lipstick on a house and we've increased it by something, you know what I mean? Whether it's $1 or whether it's $10,000, and then the bank will allow you to take money out. I mean, just kind of, so first of all, I'm assuming there was some of that going on, some refinancing, and then secondly, teach us what refinancing is.
So there's definitely different strategies that Sue and her partners used.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, buy and hold is the enabler of all real estate investing.
Okay.
So when you hold a property and the market performs as it does, sometimes we get luckier when there's a tremendous boom in the economy and boom in the real estate market. Sometimes we just have to wait like regular human beings for the market to go up its normal capacity.
It's hard to be patient, I mean, I have to admit.
It is.
Yes.
It is. But over time, the mortgage gets paid down because the tenants are paying that mortgage payment every month.
Yeah.
The price of real estate increases over time.
Yeah.
So it creates that equity in the portfolio
Yeah.
or in the property
Yeah.
that now Sue and her partners can go and refinance,
Yeah.
take their original capital plus any profit
Yeah.
out of the property, still keep the property leveraged modestly.
Yeah.
So you're never.
So we might still have 20, 30% still in it, but then we can use the other 70% to go on to the next one.
Absolutely.
Or the next one. Okay.
Absolutely. And that's the very foundation of investing in real estate is the fact that you can use leverage.
Yes.
You don't have to have every dollar
Yes.
in every investment
That's right.
as long as you have it.
The sexiest word in real estate, leverage.
Leverage.
And also you're teaching people as well, people are paying down your mortgage, so which creates equity, but also we can do a little reno on it as well, which will lift the price up to create more equity.
No
I know
doubt
you're
about it.
You're teaching your clients that as well.
Well, there's again so many things that you can do in every component.
Yeah.
In this case, we picked up a property that the basement was almost complete.
Yeah.
But it wasn't finished for an apartment.
In this case, what we're talking about now.
So the
one that we're
property
gonna-
in Toronto in the West End on Runnymede.
The one that because we're gonna go through some numbers, and so this is a specific property that we're talking about. This is the one in where? Right?
It's on Runnymede in
Okay.
Toronto's West End.
Okay.
And the property was just remodeled from top to bottom,
Yeah.
but it was made to be a single-family home.
Yeah.
When we walked through the property, we quickly realized that the setup in the basement,
Yes.
if we were to put a very small investment of, I can't remember, 10 or 15,000, $10,000 to put a small IKEA kitchen
Yeah.
could easily host a student or two.
Yes.
And that would boost the income exponentially.
But I think that's why it's important to have the right team on our side. The right all-star team, as Jazz said, on our
Yes.
side. Because you have to know, okay, this basement already has the ceiling height that the municipality is going to allow for it to have a secondary suite. You have to know that the windows are large enough. You have to know that there's a separate entrance. And then we can put minimum amount. Because if we don't know those things, now it's not going to be a renovation cost of $10,000. It's going to be a renovation cost of $50,000, and it's going to eat up our equity.
That's right.
So I think I really want the viewers at home to understand that is when we buy, we have to know ahead of time, can we do this? Of course you can do it, but is it going to cost me $10,000 in Sue's case, or is it going to cost me $50,000? And that's why it's important to have
I will
the team.
tell you a little secret about Jazz.
Yes.
And why he takes pride in he can never finish a sentence without actually outlining the importance of putting together that team.
Yeah.
He takes pride in over 80% of his personal clients
Yeah.
all have investment properties, and he's helped them buy them because he has the connections with the lawyer. He's always implemented this in his whole career.
Yeah.
He's very proud of that number. He likes to talk about that number a lot because he's very proud of it. But Sue is 100% one of our homegrown success stories,
Yeah.
and there's many others like Sue. And Sue is in the market for a property right now. Again.
I mean, no, like I say, it's incredible to be on your 9 it's inspiring. And, in a couple years to do 9. So let's take a look at this property. And right off the get-go, I see here that the purchase price is $712,000. Now, when somebody is, because we have millions of viewers all over the world, as people are watching, we're thinking the suburb, investors. I'm going to pick up a property. I have friends that pick up in in Florida, in Atlanta, in Philly, picking up a property for $100,000 cash, no problem. And they make money doing that. There's on the outskirts of the GTA, whether it's Guelph, whether it's Aurelia. I'm looking at a purchase price here of $712,000, and I'm thinking, what other people are thinking, that's not an investment property. That's $712,000, and that's a big number, right? But again, if we know what we're doing, it actually can make more money than the suburbs or Atlanta or Phoenix or so on and so forth. Okay, let's get into the numbers here, Sue. Okay. So purchase price, we already discussed that, $712,000. So what was the down payment on this?
So our down payment was $142,500.
$142,500.
Plus $23,500 closing costs.
Thank you for adding that. A lot of people don't want to add that number, but of course that's the cost of doing business, right? Mm-hmm. Very minimal renovation costs on this.
Yes.
Right, $10,000?
$10,000.
Okay, so we add those numbers up, and that is?
$176,000.
$176,000. Okay, great. So we're in for $176,000. Let's talk about the ways that we're making money on this. So one of the ways, obviously, is cash flow. That's after all your expenses, the tenants are paying rent. What's left over is what we call cash flow. And how much is that?
$9,000.
$9,000 for the year?
Yes.
And so that's, $700, $800 a month. That's nice. Now, what's beautiful is somebody else is paying down our mortgage. After the interest is gone, there's principal. So we're paying down our mortgage by how much on this?
$16,000.
$16,000. Yeah. Sweet. And then naturally, properties go up and down upwards. So we give ourselves, and Toronto, Simeon, where you work a lot, what is a conservative percent that we would give our property to increase just passively?
Well, typically because this show is a national show, we would use anywhere between 4 and 5%, which is historically what is used in analysis of a real estate investment.
Yeah.
In this case, the market obviously outperformed any history by leaps and bounds. The real performance, even on this property, was over 14% appreciation.
14%, just naturally.
Well, the forces of the greater Toronto market, whether it's natural or just this.
No, but
crazy...
what I mean is we're not counting, that's not the part that we're counting that Sue put in the $10,000
No,
for.
not at all.
If she didn't put the $10,000 in, it still was, on a $100,000 property, we made $14,000.
This is straight market value.
Just straight market value, okay?
So for the purposes of this show and to respect your viewers all over Canada, we've cut it in half.
Okay, so we're using 7%.
We're using 7%.
So 7% on 712.
You bet.
Okay, so that's about $50,000. What's that number, Sue?
$49,500.
$49,500. And then, of course, now we have created, a secondary unit here, very shrewdly, prudently, with $10,000 in. But now that's increased our value by how much?
By $45,000.
By $45,000.
And that's also being very conservative.
Very conservative. And obviously you would know that. I mean, you're in the business of knowing that, right? If it was somebody else, I would ask them, did they get a market analysis done, an appraisal done? But obviously you're saying in very conservative, we've increased the value by $45,000. Okay, so what we do is we add these 4 numbers up, the way that she's been making her profit, if you will, and that comes to a total of, Sue, what's that?
$119,500.
$119,000, $119,500. So the way that we want to figure out our return on investment is we take our profit, we divide it by what we're in for, and that spits out our number. So $119,500 divided by $176,000 spits out a
68%.
68% ROI. Fantastic. And not every year are we going to be doing that. So year 2, if we take that $45,000 out, and then we also have to take the $10,000 on renovation cost, that's still going to be 45 to 50% annualized return.
Correct.
Time's up. We're having a lot of fun here. But Sue, thank you for being on the show.
Thank you.
Simeon, thank you for being on the show. We can't wait to have you back again. Thank you, the viewers at home, for watching. Without you, we wouldn't have a show. Remember, when it comes to money, live simply, give generously, but always invest. Until next week, same place, same time.